Have you ever noticed how much you resemble your parents? Maybe you have your mom's eyes or your dad's smile. It's all thanks to these amazing things called genes. Genes are like tiny instruction manuals passed down from generation to generation. They determine your traits, everything from your hair color to your height. It's like a genetic lottery. You inherit half of your genes from your mother and half from your father. This blend of genetic information makes you uniquely you. Imagine your genes as tiny blueprints inside every cell of your body. These blueprints are incredibly detailed and precise, containing all the information needed to create and sustain life. They are the fundamental instructions that make you who you are. These blueprints are made up of DNA, a long spiraling molecule. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is a remarkable structure that holds the key to our biological identity. It is composed of two strands that coil around each other to form a double helix. DNA carries the instructions for building and maintaining you. Every cell in your body reads these instructions to perform its specific functions, ensuring that you grow, develop, and stay healthy. Genes are specific segments of DNA that code for particular traits. These traits can include everything from your eye color to your blood type and even your susceptibility to certain diseases. Think of them as individual instructions within the larger blueprint. Each gene plays a unique role, contributing to the overall design and function of your body. Each gene has a specific location on a chromosome. Chromosomes are thread-like structures that organize and protect our genetic material. We inherit 23 chromosomes from our mother and 23 from our father, giving us a total of 46 chromosomes. This combination of genetic material from both parents creates a unique blueprint for each individual. These chromosomes are like tiny bundles that hold our genes. They ensure that our genetic information is accurately passed on during cell division, maintaining the integrity of our biological blueprint throughout our lives. One fascinating example of inheritance is eye color. It's a trait that is often discussed because of its visible and varied nature. Eye color can range from the common brown to the rarest shades of green and even gray. Remember those genes we talked about? They play a crucial role in determining the color of your eyes. Genes are like the instructions in a recipe book, guiding the development of your traits. Well, multiple genes work together to determine your eye color, but let's simplify things. Imagine these genes as a team working together to create the final color of your eyes. We often talk about brown eyes being dominant and blue eyes being recessive. What does that mean? Dominant genes are like the leaders of the team. They have a stronger influence on the final outcome. A dominant gene, like the one for brown eyes, only needs one copy to show up. This means if you have just one brown eye gene, it will likely determine your eye color. So if you inherit a brown eye gene from your mom and a blue eye gene from your dad, you'll likely have brown eyes. This is because the brown eye gene is dominant and takes precedence over the blue eye gene. A recessive gene, like the one for blue eyes, needs two copies to express itself. This means you need to inherit the blue eye gene from both of your parents for it to show up in your eye color. You need a blue eye gene from both parents to have those baby blues. This is why blue eyes are less common than brown eyes, as it requires both parents to contribute the recessive gene. Section 4. Intelligence. Is it all in the genes? Now let's talk about intelligence. It's a complex trait influenced by many genes and environmental factors. While genes play a role in cognitive abilities, they don't tell the whole story. Studies have shown that intelligence has a heritability factor, meaning a portion of the variation in intelligence within a population can be attributed to genetics. However, environment plays a significant role too. Access to education, nutrition, and stimulating experiences can all impact cognitive development. Section 5. Mom's the word, the X factor in intelligence. Here's a fascinating fact. The X chromosome seems to play a role in intelligence. Remember, females have two X chromosomes while males have one X and one Y chromosome. Some studies suggest that certain genes related to cognitive abilities are located on the X chromosome. This means that mothers play a crucial role in passing down these intelligence-linked genes to their children. However, it's essential to remember that intelligence is complex and many other genes and environmental factors are involved. Section 6. Memory and sleep inherited patterns. Did you know that even our memory and sleep patterns can be influenced by genetics? Studies have shown that certain genes are associated with memory capacity and sleep duration. For instance, some gene variants are linked to a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, a condition affecting memory. Similarly, genes can influence our sleep-wake cycles, determining whether we're early birds or night owls. However, our environment and lifestyle choices also play a significant role in shaping these patterns. Section 7. Nature and nurture, a dynamic duo. So it's clear that both nature, our genes, and nurture, our environment, work together to make us who we are. Our genetic makeup provides the foundation, the raw material if you will, while our surroundings, experiences, and interactions build upon that foundation, shaping and molding us into unique individuals. It's not a matter of one versus the other, it's a beautiful interplay of both. Imagine a symphony where each instrument plays a crucial role. Our genes and environment are like the instruments in this symphony, creating a harmonious blend that defines who we are. Our genes provide the blueprint, but our environment shapes how that blueprint unfolds. Just like an architect's design can be brought to life in various ways depending on the materials and craftsmanship, our genetic blueprint can manifest differently based on our life experiences. Think of it like baking a cake. The recipe, or our genes, gives us the list of ingredients, but the final outcome depends on how we mix those ingredients and the conditions in which we bake them. You need the right ingredients, genes, and the proper oven temperature and baking time, environment, to create a delicious masterpiece. If the oven is too hot or too cold, the cake won't turn out as expected, just as an unbalanced environment can affect our development. Similarly, our genes and environment interact to shape our physical and cognitive traits. This interaction is ongoing and dynamic, constantly influencing our growth, behavior, and even our potential. It's this dynamic interplay that makes each of us unique and fascinating. No two people are exactly alike because the combination of their genetic makeup and life experiences is entirely unique. So embrace your genetic inheritance and the experiences that have shaped you. Celebrate the dynamic duo of nature and nurture that has crafted the person you are today, and continue to grow and evolve with every new experience.